We are coming from UAE to India.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Priyesh Ranjan, and I am the founder and CEO of Valura.ai. I, on behalf of the Valura team, would like to welcome you to this webinar and would like to thank you for taking the time out to join us for our India Partner Launch event. Today is a very special day for all of us. Ever since we started Valura almost 3 years ago, we have had India on our mind, and here we are today, launching. Before we embark on the various elements of what is Valura.ai and what we bring to India, I would like to give a quick brief of the journey so far. Well, as I said, we started our journey approximately 2.5, 3 years ago in Dubai. And today we operate as UAE's largest investment platform. During the course of this journey, we received certain awards and recognitions for the tech that we have built and the problems that we have solved for our investors. I'm proud to share that Valura.ai has been adjudged as the top 50 fintech company globally. In addition to that, we have also been informed day before yesterday that we have been selected by NVIDIA as the top 100 startups globally from a pool of more than 1 lakh applicants. I'm extremely proud of the team that has come together to build Valura. We are a group of engineers, mathematicians, research scholars, and finance professionals who have come together for our shared love of finance, tech, and maths. And you will be meeting some of these team members during the course of our webinar today. Now, let me come to the big question. Why India? And the answer is, why not? In addition to the fact that we are all Indians and this is where we belong, there are also some very compelling commercial reasons, namely the opportunity. Global investing in India is in a very nascent stage and the demand is humongous. What we have successfully built in UAE, वो India में available ही नहीं है. And we will demonstrate that in the subsequent sections of the webinar, and you will realize the scale of the opportunity in front of us. Point number 2, lack of options. जो 2, 3, 4 लोग मार्केट में ग्लोबल इन्वेस्टमेंट्स ऑफर कर भी रहे हैं, वो भी सिर्फ शेयर्स और इक्विटीज ही कर रहे हैं. बट व्हाट अबाउट बॉन्ड्स? What about global mutual funds? What about crypto ETFs or REITs or even Sharia compliant products? There is a very clear lack of options in front of investors in the market. Broken solution. जो 2-3 लोग ग्लोबल सॉल्यूशंस अटेम्प्ट कर रहे हैं देने का, वो इन्वेस्टर्स का पैसा इंडिया से बाहर लेकर जाते हैं. Now that's risky and the investors are not very comfortable with this solution. और सबसे बड़ी बात, इंडियन इन्वेस्टर्स को ग्लोबल इन्वेस्टमेंट्स के बारे में गाइड करने वाला कोई नहीं है. दिस इज लाइक आई लीव यू इन अ फार्मेसी, दवाइयां रखी हुई हैं बट कोई डॉक्टर ही नहीं है बताने वाला कि कौन सी दवा लेनी है. So that layer of advisory is missing. The process is broken. And last but not the least, lack of awareness. From what we have seen, most Indian investors think global investing is risky purely because of lack of awareness. They are worried about some unknown regulatory headache, some unknown tax complication, and the fear of that unknown. During the course of this webinar, we will demonstrate how we have solved all of these problems at Valura.ai. Now with that, let me introduce you to today's agenda. I will quickly touch upon the need for global investing for an Indian, and then we will go to how Valura solves that gap that I just mentioned. After that, we will talk about the benefits that Valura's partners will get once we launch in India. We will also give you a demo of the partner platform that we have built for you. We will talk about the tax and the finance tools that we have built for our investors and partners. And eventually we'll touch upon the AI agents that we have built, which will make the process of global investing very, very easy. So the question is, ये global investing, why should I even be bothered about it? Like as an Indian investor, why should I even care? जरूरत ही क्या है? Now there are 3-4 very simple reasons which I would not go into a lot of details and touch upon. Most of these are already known to you. Number one is better returns. If you talk Nasdaq versus Nifty or an Amazon versus Infosys, no matter what metric you take, last 3 साल में Nasdaq double हुआ है, Nifty ने 30% return दिए हैं, वो dollar terms में. So why not? Why shouldn't you allocate a certain percentage of your wealth to something which grows faster, gives you better returns? Second, रूपी डिवैल्यूएशन. आप कुछ मत करो, आप अपना रुपया डॉलर में कर दो और शांति से दोनों बिठा दो. The dollar will increase by 5 to 6% per annum because rupee गिर रहा है. If you convert your INR into US dollar and do absolutely basic stuff of putting it in a bond which gives you 5, 6, 7%, after 1 year you'll realize your wealth has gone up 12% in INR terms. That is what rupee devaluation does to your wealth. Participation in mega trends. I mean, India is known as an intelligent country which provides IQ research to the whole world. Now, an Indian investor is very intelligent. उसने research किया कि आने वाला time EV का है या blockchain का है या AI का है. फायदा क्या है? You do not have the opportunity to invest based on your research. So if you are able to do the research, you are able to guess what the mega trend is, and you do not have global access, it is of no use. By the time वो opportunity India में आएगी, 10 साल गुजर चुके होंगे. You wouldn't be able to make any use of all the hard work that you put inside that research. And last but not the least, and this is something that people do not know, so listen to this very carefully. There are a lot of Indians in India who work for international companies like Amazon, Google, Meta, etc., और उनको ESOPs मिलता है. Now those ESOPs sit as shares in the US bank somewhere. What people do not know, and this is what I would like you to go search, is something called estate tax. अगर भगवान न करे वो उस बंदे की जान चली जाती है और in the event of sad demise, the family of that person will only get 60% of the value of the stock sitting in his account, because the estate tax in US is 40%. So those are the reasons why people should consider solutions around global investing and custody, and we will demonstrate to you how we have solved it and solved everything in India. With that, we go to the next section of our webinar, which is fantastic. Global investments तो है, Valura ने कैसे solve किया है, and for that I will request my CTO Nitesh to please take that section. Thank you very much.
Decades, the door to global investing was completely locked for Indian investors. Wall Street, European bonds, private markets, all of it existed, but none of it was accessible. The world was making money, but India was watching.
Then some apps came and they said they'll give you global investing and everybody got excited. But असल में हुआ क्या था? थोड़े US stocks, थोड़े ETFs, बस the door was still closed. They called this global investing. It was just one country, one asset class, and one illusion of.
Valura opens the entire door, not a keyhole, not a crack. The whole door wide open. Every asset class, every market, every geography, everything your clients have been asking for, and everything you had no answer to until today. This is Valura.ai, India's first AI native wealth tech platform with global intelligence and global access. Valura gives you global access to over 90 plus markets, 100K plus instruments, and over 8 plus asset classes.
Clients पूछे, global equities, yes. ETFs, yes. Bonds, yes. Mutual funds, yes. Private markets, yes. Structured products, definitely yes.
Okay, first, global equities. We have US, Europe, Asia, 90 plus markets. Apple, Google, Nvidia, Tesla, we have them all. The best part, we give you fractional shares, and most importantly, the custody sits inside India. For example, imagine owning a piece of Berkshire Hathaway for 1,000 rupees. That's not a dream anymore, that's a reality. Next, we have global ETFs. Whether your client wants an AI-focused portfolio, wants to track the S&P 500, or need a basket of clean energy stocks across 15 plus countries, it's just a one click away. Third, global bonds and fixed income. This is a game changer because we are offering fractional global bonds. You will be able to invest in global bonds for as low as $100, that is 10,000 rupees. A premium corporate bond typically has a massive minimum buy-in, but your client can enter at a fraction of that. Fourth, international mutual funds. We have made it possible for your client to do a monthly SIP into a global mutual fund, recurring, automated, and simple. Fifth, for your premium clients, pre-IPO and private opportunities are just a click away. We give access to curated investment opportunities like SpaceX, OpenAI, or Anthropic before they even hit the public market. And finally, structured products, the asset class that private banks have been gatekeeping from your clients for years. Next time your client walks in and says, I want protection on the downside, but I also want the upside, you can show them our structured products. This is global access, and all put together is Valura's all-in-one marketplace.
एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म में बेसिक स्टॉक से लेके कॉम्प्लेक्स स्ट्रक्चर्ड प्रोडक्ट्स तक सब कुछ एक ही जगह मिल रहा है, बाहर कुछ ढूंढने की जरूरत भी नहीं है. दिस इज कॉल्ड ग्लोबल एक्सेस ऑल इन वन प्लेटफॉर्म.
Valura.ai is the all-in-one wealth tech platform. We gave you global access. Your clients can now invest anywhere on earth. But access without intelligence is just noise. So we didn't just stop there. Introducing global intelligence. This is Valura.ai. Global access, global intelligence, all in one platform.
Here is the most important part. We are not just a broking platform. We give you the power of a dedicated research desk. You don't need to be an expert of European bonds or US tech stocks. We deliver curated insights, market intelligence, and opportunity reports directly to you. जब आप क्लाइंट से मिलते हो तो इंस्टीट्यूशनल लेवल रिसर्च के साथ जाओ. आप सिर्फ प्रोडक्ट सेलर नहीं, उनके ग्लोबल वेल्थ एडवाइजर बनो. एंड दिस इज ग्लोबल इंटेलिजेंस.
We also give you thematic baskets like defense and aerospace, blockchain and fintech, energy, semiconductors, AI. We have them all. Our experts handpick instruments under each themes and you can access them in a click. And going one step further, we also give you custom baskets. For example, look at this all-weather portfolio. This is a curated basket from our expert research desk. You can also adjust weights and see the metrics change so that you can further customize it as per your risk-adjusted returns. Or you can also build your own basket, come up with your own stocks, adjust the weightages, and you can see the historic performance and then buy the complete basket in a click. Going on, we also give you model portfolios. Model portfolios from Morgan Stanley, Fidelity, State Street. Whenever they rebalance these portfolios, your Valra basket follows it and they automatically gets rebalanced. For example, look at this Vanguard CRSP model portfolio. Here is the equity curve, and going down, we have all the instruments in it. You can adjust the weights and look at how the metrics change, and you can buy them in a click. So this is our Valora exclusives. Okay, we have seen how Valora offers you global access and global intelligence. Now let's look at how a client's portfolio would look with and without Valora. Now let me put this in perspective. Same client, same money, completely different outcome. This is what your client gets today. 100% equities, no expert guidance, no diversification, around 10% per annum if they are lucky. All their eggs in one basket, high concentration risk. That's not global investing. That's a gamble with a foreign label on it. Now let's look at the right side. Same client, same capital, but with Valura, you get 6 asset classes, full global diversification, expert research and guidance backing every decision, better risk-adjusted returns, and most importantly, true wealth building, not speculation, not guessing, a real portfolio. Same client, same money, but you just went from being an app seller to being a global wealth advisor. That's the Valora difference. Okay, now I know what some of you are thinking. Sure, diversification sounds great, but show me the numbers. Okay, here they are. On the left, US equities only, around 10% returns. Look decent on paper, but look at that line. It's a roller coaster. High volatility, Sharpe ratio of 0.65. Yes, your client made money, but they lost sleep every single quarter. Now look at the right side. Around 12% in returns, much higher, but that's not the headline. Look at the line, smooth, steady, low volatility, and a Sharpe ratio of 1.15. That's nearly double the risk-adjusted performance. And here is the cherry on top. These returns are in dollars. Your client lives in rupees, and the rupee depreciates against the dollar 3 to 5% every single year, consistently year after year. So that 12% in dollars, by the time it lands in your client's hands, it's 15 to 17% in INR. Let that satisfyingly sink in. Your client gets better returns, lower risk, and a currency tailwind working for them 24/7. That's not one advantage, that's three. To put it in simple terms, on the left side, your client made 10% but went through hell to get there. On the right side, your client made more and slept peacefully every night. And that's what separates a stock picker from a wealth advisor. You're not just chasing returns, you're building wealth that lasts. And that's why we call it not just better returns, better risk adjusted returns. That's not a tagline, that's the math. Okay, good. Let's bring it all together now. Valora gives your clients global access, equities, ETFs, bonds, mutual funds, pre-IPO deals, structured products, and more. A massive universe of instruments, every asset class, every market. And sitting on top of all that is our global intelligence, the intelligence layer that turns all this access into actual decisions. Access tells you what exists, intelligence tells you what to do. Global access, global intelligence, all in one platform. This is Valura.ai, a complete global investment ecosystem. The advisors who move first won't just survive the next decade of wealth management, they'll define it. The door is open. I'll see you on the other side. Thank you.
Perfect. Nitesh, but the general question that somebody would ask is how has Valura solved this problem? What happens to my money? Where does it go? What kind of licenses do you have? मेरा पैसा लेकर जाओगे कहाँ? भाग तो नहीं जाओगे? Do you have a solution around that?
So we have walked you through the marketplace. You have seen the intelligence layer. You have seen the access we give your clients. Now let's talk about one thing that actually matters, trust. Because everything we just showed you, the marketplace, the intelligence, the access, none of it matters if you can't trust the platform behind it. So let us give you the peace of mind you need. Valora gives you the peace of mind with our three key pillars. Pillar number one, you're dealing with a licensed entity. Valora has been scrutinized and approved by two Government of India authorities, both IFSCA as well as SEBI. We have got the licenses required to operate globally. Pillar number two, custody sits inside India. All your clients' money is inside India and not outside. Here is why this matters. Most platforms your clients use, they take their money outside India into jurisdictions you can't reach, codes you will never see the inside of, and tax systems that are designed to work against your clients. Valora is different. We are built inside India, regulated inside India, and your client's money stays inside India. Let me show you where your client's money sits. It sits in Gift City, Ahmedabad. This is where your client's assets are custodized. HDFC Bank is both our cash and custody partner. All your assets are on your client's name, not in some pooled offshore account. It is in their name in India, GIFT City, Ahmedabad. That's Valura's difference. Now let's put this side by side. With Valura, money stays in India. With others, it goes overseas. If there is ever a dispute with Valura, you go to Indian courts. With others, good luck navigating the US or European legal system. And here is the big one. With Valura, there is 0% estate tax. With others, 40%. Let me show you what that actually looks like. Your client invests 1 crore in US markets through a typical platform. If anything happens to them, and we never want to think about this, but we have to, 40% of that goes straight to the US government. 40 lakhs gone, not to the family, to the IRS. And that's estate tax. So Gift City, zero estate tax. The family receives 100%, every single rupee. So here is the verdict. No estate tax, Indian jurisdiction, Indian dispute resolution. Your client's money is protected by the Indian legal system, not some foreign one. And please do your own research on this. It's important. We want you to verify everything we have told you. Pillar number 3, 100% digital journey. We have solved KYC and onboarding under 5 minutes, which is completely digital. LRS remittance within hours. You'll be able to get your tax certificates under 7 days. All this with zero paperwork. That's Valura's experience. So this is how we give you your peace of mind. Number 1, we are licensed by both IFSCA as well as SEBI. Number 2, your money never leaves outside India. It sits in GIFT City, Gujarat in HDFC Bank. Number 3, we are fully digital right from your KYC, LRS and tax planning. Zero paperwork. Your clients are safe, your business is protected. And that is Valura's peace of mind. Thank you. Over to you, Priyesh.
Excellent. I think at least I'm sure people have understood how the Valura platform will create value and will become important for an investor standpoint. So as a channel partner, I understand what I can go and speak to the investor about. But tell me something about what a channel partner gets from this arrangement. What is there in it for me?
Priyesh, partners can easily triple their business in less than 2 years. That's the opportunity Valura is providing. Allow me to elaborate. Valura अपने पार्टनर्स को ऐसी चीज का एक्सेस दे रहा है जो पूरे इंडिया को चाहिए बट इजीली अवेलेबल नहीं है. ग्लोबल इन्वेस्टमेंट. FY25 में इंडियन रेजिडेंट्स ने 14,000 करोड़ बाहर भेजे फॉर इन्वेस्टमेंट्स. All of it invested by either private banks or international brokers, completely cutting out our local distributors and advisors. Well, Valura is changing that. We have solved the compliance and regulatory headache. So now, through Valura's regulated global investment platform, for the first time, advisors and distributors can offer their clients access to international investments. That's what a partner gets.
आपको पता है there are 3 lakh mutual fund distributors and advisors in India. 3 लाख लोग जो same product same customer base को बेच रहे हैं. It is an extremely saturated marketplace with hardly any scope for growth. However, if you see it through an alternative lens, you will see an opportunity there. Valura's global product offerings is exactly what would set you apart. ये सब आप ऑफर कर सकोगे इन्वेस्टर्स इंडियन इन्वेस्टर्स को जो कभी ऑफर ही नहीं किया गया है. यू कैन ऑफर global equities, international bonds, REITs. That is, if you want to invest in property abroad, in Dubai, you can offer REITs. You can offer pre-IPO shares. All this, you can offer ETFs, global ETFs, and so on. Partners have the opportunity to position themselves as global advisors. इंडिया में जब रफेल खरीदा तब आप आपके कस्टमर्स को या इन्वेस्टर्स को रसों दिला सकते हो जो रफेल बनाता है. You will be speaking about such intellectual things to your investors, and the investor will remember you for these exact same things. And let me tell you, this is just a tip of the iceberg. We are offering channel partners something जो आज तक किसी ने ऑफर ही नहीं किया है. We are opening a new customer base, a new opportunity for our partners. Through Valura's treasury management, cash management, and currency hedging solutions, partners will now be able to onboard companies and serve the companies, which means much higher AUMs. Partners can effectively double their AUMs within a span of a very short time. That's the benefit to our partners.
Thanks, Deepti. And finally, and most importantly, हम आपको सिर्फ एक्सेस नहीं दे रहे हैं. Valura will be with you at every step. We will provide time-to-time training on how international markets work, what is happening, how to deal with LRS, TCS, all of the questions. We will share with you deep market research reports. We will share weekly deals and picks that you can take to your clients. In short, आपको हर वो सपोर्ट मिलेगा जो जरूरी है for a successful client interaction. That's what a partner gets. Over to you, Priyesh.
Yeah, so global access, I understand this is solved, you can offer it, and as a channel partner, I'll be very happy to take it to my customers, and I'm pretty sure they would like it. But what about the hassle of tax reports and so many other administrative regulatory hassles, TCS, etc.? Have you guys done anything about it for me to increase my productivity as a channel partner?
Priyesh, let me answer this for you in 2 words: zero hassle. In fact, let me challenge you that I will double your productivity at minimum. We have created a partner portal through which you will manage everything digitally. You will love our partner portal. Online money transfer 1 minute, KYC 5 minutes, tax report 1 click, LRS tracking automated, client management dashboard, client portfolio tracking, and many more. In fact, I've not even talked about the tools for tax and investment planning. So, we have covered all the regulatory and compliance challenges so that our partners can focus only on growing their business. Partners, I promise 3x business in less than 2 years will be a piece of cake.
All right, so this partner portal, this strategy of go to market that we are going through the partner through a partner would require a certain partner portal, and you guys are talking about all the tools that would be there, will increase the productivity, so on and so forth. ये पार्टनर पोर्टल बनेगा कब बनेगा, क्या प्लान है उसके अराउंड और क्या फीचर्स होंगे? Can you talk to us about that?
Good evening, everybody. My name is Abhishek Gupta, and today, along with my colleague Pratyush Birole, and we are here to present the Valura.ai partner portal that we have built for you. Today, I'm excited to introduce you to the Valura Partner Portal, a unified platform designed to help you onboard faster, manage smarter, and grow exponentially. Financial partners today are forced to use multiple tools on onboarding, portfolio tracking, and revenue management, which ultimately slows down their growth. इसी प्रॉब्लम का सॉल्यूशन लाता है वैलोरा पार्टनर पोर्टल, जहां आप अपने क्लाइंट को ऑनबोर्ड से लेके पोर्टफोलियो ट्रैकिंग तक और रेवेन्यू मैनेजमेंट तक सब कुछ एक ही जगह पर सीमलेसली मैनेज कर सकते हो. इसके लिए आपको आना है partner.valora.ai पे, एंड दिस इज आवर मेन पेज. So without wasting our time, let's go to our main platform and उसके लिए you have to come here and click on this become a partner button. आने के बाद सबसे पहले आपको साइन अप करना है. साइन अप के लिए ये कुछ फील्ड्स रिक्वायर्ड है. फर्स्ट नेम, लास्ट नेम, ईमेल एड्रेस एंड मोबाइल नंबर. दैट्स इट. Then create your own password. Verify your mobile number via OTP. Then verify your email address. And that's it. उसके बाद after sign up is complete, you land on your dashboard and this is your control center. सबसे ऊपर आपको की मेट्रिसेस दिखते हैं जैसे टोटल AUM, एक्टिव क्लाइंट्स, मंथली अर्निंग्स एंड योर रिलेशनशिप मैनेजर्स कॉन्टैक्ट डिटेल्स. इसी स्क्रीन पे आपको मिलता है आपका रेफरल कोड एंड यूजिंग दिस रेफरल कोड यू कैन ऑनबोर्ड एनी ऑफ योर क्लाइंट्स डायरेक्टली ऑन valura.ai. उसके नीचे आपके करंट ईयर इंफॉर्मेशन, माई AUM, client overview, revenue overview, transaction and few other quick actions. इसी पेज से you can complete your KYC. इस पे क्लिक करने के बाद you have to select your registration type. Now let's move to the client list and this is the page जहां पर आपको सारे क्लाइंट्स एक ही टेबल में दिखते हैं. नाम, ईमेल, AUM, इन्वेस्टेड अमाउंट, return percentage, profile and status, and few other details of each and specific clients. कुछ key metrics जैसे total clients, active clients, KYC pending, high value clients, and few quick actions. On the AUM summary page, you get a detailed view of the portfolio. Your total AUM, your portfolio allocation on the basis of asset class, then AUM growth trend, client investment distribution, risk profile allocation, top performing asset, net investment flow, top client contribution. Then we have this client activity section and this is the complete tracker जिसको आप यूज कर सकते हो for tracking your client activities on the basis of transaction, order and few other activities. जिसके की मेट्रिसेस में आपको मिलते हैं टोटल क्लाइंट्स, न्यू क्लाइंट्स, इनएक्टिव क्लाइंट्स and retention rate. Also, you can track your client portfolio distribution on the basis of asset classes. Now comes the most exciting part, which is earning. One is revenue sheet used for tracking your transactions. You can download your statement, you can check your AUM and few other key matrices. The second one is payout history, जहां पर आपके सारे payout का details होता है. आपके कुछ की मेट्रिसेस जैसे टोटल अर्निंग्स, पेंडिंग पे आउट, पेड दिस मंथ, नेक्स्ट पे आउट डेट एंड फ्यू financial data like account details and payout activities. Now, Pratyush will explain you about the other tools we have on Valura.ai partner portal. Over to you, Pratyush.
Thank you, Abhishek. Now, let's move to calculators. These tools are extremely useful while planning with your clients. यहाँ पर SIP and Step Up SIP, Lump Sum, SWP, CAGR, Goal Planning, Goal Planner, Asset Allocation, EMI Calculator, Fixed Deposits, PPF Calculator, Retirement Planning, Buy versus Rent सब अवेलेबल है. प्लानिंग टूल्स और पोर्टफोलियो टूल्स के टैब से फिल्टर कर सकते हो. हर कैलकुलेटर इंटरैक्टिव है. इनपुट्स डालो और रिजल्ट्स तुरंत मिलेंगे. क्लाइंट मीटिंग्स में ये बहुत पावरफुल है. Now let's move to tax calculators. These calculators are built as per the Finance Act 2025 specifically for gift city investors. Net returns. ये flagship calculator है. Direct versus Valura compare करता है after every tax drag. LRS and TCS. 20% TCS optimization across family members. Capital gains. LTCG, STCG break-even finder. DTAA FTC. फॉर्म 67 के लिए फॉरेन टैक्स क्रेडिट क्लेम करना. यूएस एस्टेट टैक्स. इंडियंस बाइंग यूएस स्टॉक्स के लिए इंपॉर्टेंट. NRI स्टेटस सेक्शन 6 लॉजिक से RN और गोल्डन विंडो डिस्कवर करो। इन्वेस्टमेंट टूल्स और कंप्लायंस टूल के टैब से फिल्टर कर सकते हो। Now let's look at Valura products. In the Valura product section, you can browse equity, ETFs, mutual funds, bonds, private equity, pre-IPO and Valura exclusives. हर स्टॉक का कार्ड दिखता है, कंपनी नेम, एक्सचेंज, लास्ट प्राइस, चेंज, ओपन, प्रीवियस क्लोज, वॉल्यूम, 30 डेज एवरेज वॉल्यूम सब दिखता है। 52 वीक लो और हाई का विजुअल बार भी है। एक ही नजर में सब समझ जाता है स्टॉक कहाँ स्टैंड करता है। सर्च बार से कोई भी प्रोडक्ट ढूंढ सकते हो। नाउ लेट्स लुक एट पोस्टर गैलरी। दिस फीचर टेक्स योर मार्केटिंग टू द नेक्स्ट लेवल। पॉपुलर टेम्पलेट्स मिलते हैं जैसे कि एसआईपी, टैक्स सेविंग, म्यूचुअल फंड्स, मार्केट अपडेट्स, रिटायरमेंट प्लानिंग। पॉपुलर कैटेगरीज में इंश्योरेंस, सेविंग्स, हेल्थ बेनिफिट्स, विशेस, ऑफर्स, पॉपुलर पोस्टर्स। क्लाइंट स्पेसिफिक पोस्टर्स भी मिलते हैं जो आपके क्लाइंट्स के पोर्टफोलियो के बेसिस पे कस्टमाइज्ड है। सिलेक्ट करो, कस्टमाइज करो, शेयर करो। व्हाट्सएप, सोशल मीडिया, वेरेवर। प्रोफेशनल मार्केटिंग मटेरियल विदाउट एनी डिजाइन स्किल्स। और लास्ट में टैक्स एआई। ये वैल्यूरा का एआई पावर्ड टैक्स असिस्टेंट है जो आपके टैक्स रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस का इंस्टेंट आंसर देता है। कॉम्प्लेक्स टैक्स सिनेरियोस, प्लानिंग स्ट्रेटेजीज, कंप्लायंस क्वेरीज सब हैंडल करता है। तो ये था कंप्लीट वॉक थ्रू ऑफ वैल्यूरा एआई पार्टनर पोर्टल। साइन अप से लेकर टैक्स एआई तक हर फीचर डिजाइंड है आपकी और आपके क्लाइंट्स के ग्रोथ के लिए। धन्यवाद।
Okay, that was actually very enriching. About the tools, you talked about a lot of tools. बहुत सारे tools की बात भी की गई, which is very interesting from a channel partner standpoint. When he goes and interacts with an investor, तो he needs those tools. आज की तारीख में वो calculator use कर रहा है. So I think these are very good tools to be used. Can you throw some more light on what other tools has Valura built which can help a channel partner interact better and more meaningfully with my investor or my client?
The biggest problem of tax solved. TCS, tax loss harvesting, LRS planning और AI advisor. Everything एक जगह आपके हाथों में. No CA required, no spreadsheets and no 11 PM panic. ये सीन देखो, 9 PM, client is panicking. He invested 80 lakhs in global markets this year. 14 lakhs went in TCS. Losses are sitting there. 6 days to financial year end. सुरेश ने क्या किया? He didn't panic. He just opened Valura. 2 minutes, 19 lakhs 25,000 rupees of value saved in 2 minutes. Rajesh Kumar, Delhi, 80 lakhs invested this year. He did everything right, but दो problems हैं. Problem number 1, 14 lakhs sitting with the government. Locked for 8 months and Rajesh की wife Priya, her entire 10 lakh limit completely untouched this year. That 14 lakhs never needed to go. And problem number 2, 9 lakh 68,000 in losses. Nvidia, Tesla, Google तीनों रेड में है, सिटिंग आइडल एंड फाइनेंशियल ईयर क्लोजिंग इन 6 days. बट यही तो अपॉर्चुनिटी है. वलूरा आइडेंटिफाइज बोथ इंस्टेंटली. तीनों पोजिशंस 9,68,000 इन हार्वेस्टेबल लॉसेस. अब यहाँ एक चीज़ है जो मोस्ट पीपल डोंट नो. इन इंडिया you can sell a loss making stock today, buy it right back the same day, and that loss is completely legal and valid. America doesn't allow this. India does. It's one of the biggest tax advantages available to Indian investors, and almost nobody uses it because who does this math manually? Koi nahi, it's too tedious. So we built a single button, one click, and your 14,13,941 rupees saved. All the tax saved instantly. 3 position stalls bought right back and loss logged in. Your client did nothing. आपने कुछ नहीं किया, वलूरा ने किया. ये है आपका agentic tax advisor, not a chatbot. A full system, one that knows Rajesh's complete situation, tracks the financial year deadline and gives you the exact steps of what to do next with your client. Exact numbers, 3 actions, total value identified, 19,25,941 rupees. अब देखते हैं what just happened. 14 lakhs LRS optimized, wife's threshold used, 0 TCS next year, tax bill 0. Entire year, all gains wiped by harvested losses. 4 lakhs 13,000 tax saved, 3 positions, 1 button. Total 19,25,941 rupees. One client, one conversation. Do this for 20 clients, 3 crores 85 lakhs of value created. 50 clients, close to 10 crores. ये आपकी बुक है, that is your business. The complex work, the unglamorous work, वो काम जो कोई क्रेडिट नहीं देता. But if you get it wrong, you hear about it forever. That work, we kept it with us. आपके पास सिर्फ एक काम है. Sit in front of your client and be the smartest person in the room. Thank you.
इमेजिन क्या हो अगर एक सिंगल टूल आपकी प्रोडक्टिविटी को 10 गुना कर दे और 5 मिनट्स के अंदर क्लाइंट की पूरी लाइफ का रोड मैप मिल जाए। आज मैं आपको एक ऐसा प्लानिंग टूल दिखाने वाला हूँ जो यूज करने में बहुत सिंपल है बट बहुत पावरफुल है। लेट्स सी कि ये कॉम्प्लेक्स नंबर को एक क्लियर एक्शनेबल प्लान में कैसे कन्वर्ट करता है। हम स्टार्ट करते हैं बेसिक फाउंडेशन बिल्ड करने से। पर्सनल प्रोफाइल सेक्शन में हम क्विकली क्लाइंट की एज, टारगेट रिटायरमेंट नीड्स और डिपेंडेंट्स एंटर करते हैं। नेक्स्ट हम आते हैं फाइनेंशियल स्नैपशॉट पर। यहाँ हम उनकी एक्चुअल रियलिटी कैप्चर करते हैं, उनकी एनुअल इनकम, एक्सपेंसेस, ईएमआईज और करंट एसआईपीज। इससे हमें एक क्लियर बेसलाइन मिल जाती है। देन कम्स द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट पार्ट, फाइनेंशियल गोल्स। 2036 में 40 लाख का होम परचेज करना हो या चाइल्ड एजुकेशन फंड करना हो, हम सारे गोल्स यहाँ लिस्ट कर सकते हैं। हम इसमें डाउन पेमेंट्स, लोन इंटरेस्ट और फ्लेक्सिबल टाइमलाइंस जैसे स्पेसिफिक्स भी इजीली ऐड कर सकते हैं। फाइनली हम उनका करंट एसेट एलोकेशन रिकॉर्ड करते हैं टू सी कि उनका पैसा कहाँ लगा हुआ है, और क्लाइंट के साथ एक क्विक 2 मिनट रिस्क असेसमेंट रन करते हैं। वंस दैट इज डन, हम 1 क्लिक में डिटेल्ड रिपोर्ट जनरेट कर सकते हैं। नाउ द रियल मैजिक हैपेंस। यहाँ से आप मैसिव वैल्यू डिलीवर करते हैं। टॉप पर ही आपको एक क्लीन एग्जीक्यूटिव समरी मिलते हैं, उनका रिस्क स्कोर, मंथली सरप्लस, प्रोजेक्टेड रिटायरमेंट कॉर्पस और एग्जैक्टली कितने गोल्स ऑन ट्रैक हैं। उसके नीचे हम रिस्क प्रोफाइल देख सकते हैं। ये टूल इंस्टेंटली उनके करंट पोर्टफोलियो को हमारे रिकमेंडेड टारगेट के साथ कंपेयर करता है बेस्ड ऑन देयर रिस्क टॉलरेंस। इसके साथ एक लिक्विडिटी एनालिसिस भी रन होता है टू इंश्योर कि उनका इमरजेंसी फंड प्रॉपर मेंटेन्ड हो। बट यहाँ एक एब्सोल्यूट गेम चेंजर है, द गोल बाय गोल एनालिसिस। ये जस्ट पास या फेल नहीं बताता, ये हर एक सिंगल गोल की सक्सेस प्रोबेबिलिटी निकालता है और एग्जैक्ट एक्शंस प्रिस्क्राइब करता है। इन सभी इंसाइट्स को हम वेल्थ ट्राजेक्टरी चार्ट पर विजुअली मैप करते हैं। यहाँ उनका वेल्थ ग्रोथ लाइफ माइलस्टोन के अगेंस्ट ट्रैक होता है, जिससे क्लाइंट कैन लिटरली सी देयर फाइनेंशियल फ्यूचर इन फ्रंट ऑफ देम। डेटा ड्रिवन क्लाइंट्स के लिए डिटेल्ड ईयर बाय ईयर कैश फ्लो टेबल को एक्सपेंड करके दिखा सकते हैं। एंड फाइनली व्हाट टू डू नेक्स्ट सेक्शन आपको एक स्टेप बाय स्टेप प्रायोरिटाइज्ड एक्शन प्लान हैंडओवर करता है, जो आप डायरेक्टली क्लाइंट को प्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं। द बेस्ट पार्ट इज ये लाइफ लॉन्ग प्लानर तो जस्ट एक टूल है, आपको टूल का एक पूरा इकोसिस्टम मिलता है जो आपका वर्क फ्लो तो कम्प्लीटली स्ट्रीमलाइन करेगा और आपके क्लाइंट्स के गोल को अचीव करने में हेल्प करेगा।
Thank you. Almost the last section. Ye Valura.ai says you guys have built AI agents. So can we take a sneak peek of what your agents can perform? What do they do? And how can this benefit a channel partner in their interaction with their investors and the clients?
Hello, my name is Shom Purkait. I am the part of the AI team of Valura. Now let me take you through the journey of our AI agents, your personalized finance buddy. So welcome everyone. Today we are going to talk about a problem that almost every investor gets, the gap between data and understanding. Most platforms give you more data rather than clarification. That's why we have built Valura-ai.
That's a great starting point. So, how does Valura different from both those broken apps and robo advisors?
जनरली क्या होता है, जो ट्रेडिशनल एलएलएम्स होते हैं वो रिसर्च बैक मॉडल्स के ऊपर आपको क्वेरी का आंसर नहीं देता है. हमारा जो एआई एजेंट मॉडल्स है वो सब कुछ फाइनेंशियल रिसर्च मॉडल्स के बेसिस पे ही आपको आंसर देता है. नो जस्ट फेक एआई रिकमेंडेशन और हेलुसिनेशंस.
ये रैपर नहीं है, हमने एक फाइनेंशियल मॉडल इन हाउस बनाया. So now let's get practical. Where does the advisor actually get from when they use Valura?
सो जब आप लॉग इन करते हो डेली, आपको एक समरी टाइप का भी मिलता है कि डेली आपका इतना बाई हुआ है, इतना ऊपर गया है, इतना डाउन गया है, आपका रिकमेंडेशन क्या है कि इतना कंसंट्रेशन रिस्क है. तो एकदम पूरा समरी टाइप का आपको मिलता है व्हेन यू लॉग इन.
I like that, but what about the emotional sides of investing? People जल्दीबाजी में बेच देते हैं when they are at peaks, but how does Valura handle that thing?
So, हमारा जो बिहेवियरल कोच एजेंट है वो आपको प्रिवेंट करता है ये चीज करने पे. वो आपको डेटा ड्रिवन डिसीजंस लेने के लिए मजबूर करता है rather than just emotional decisions.
Wow, that's a powerful mirror. Now, after you get the clarity and behavioral feedback, what would be the next step?
So instead of just 50 notifications bunched into you after logging in, वो आपको बोलता है कि exactly आपको क्या करना है एक सिंगल स्टेप में. जैसे आपको SIP इंक्रीज करना है, डिक्रीज करना है, ऐसे.
So that's really helpful. But when I think about the long-term goals like retirement, I can see calculators like मेरे को calculators 10% का steady return देता है और मुझे वो बहुत unrealistic लगता है. So how it is handling the goal planning thing?
So, हमारे एजेंट ऐसा कुछ एजम्पशन नहीं लेते हैं. रेदर हम लोग पूरा प्रोबेबिलिस्टिक व्यू देते हैं कि इतना प्रोबेबिलिटी है आपका रीच करने का, और मार्केट सिनेरियोज भी देते हैं कि मान लो 30% मार्केट गिर गया तो आपका प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ रीचिंग 70% से 30% हो गया, या फिर 40% हो गया, 50% हो गया, ऐसा.
That is giving me more confidence in planning. Okay, so robo advisors जो होते हैं वो हर किसी को like same answers देते हैं, like same 60-40 stock bond slips. How you are avoiding that thing?
सो हमारा एक इन्वेस्टमेंट मैनेजमेंट एजेंट है जो एक डीप प्रोफाइलिंग करेगा आपको थ्रू क्वेश्चनर, और उसके बाद एग्जैक्टली आपका जो कस्टम जो रिक्वायरमेंट है उसके हिसाब से आपको पोर्टफोलियो बना के देगा, जस्ट लाइक इन्वेस्टमेंट एडवाइजर रियल टाइम.
कस्टमाइजेबल. ओके, एक और प्रॉब्लम है, मैं ऑनबोर्डिंग प्रोसेस में जब केवाईसी वाली थिंग आ जाती है ना, मैं वहाँ पे बहुत स्टक हो जाती हूँ. इसका कोई सॉल्यूशन है?
हाँ, इनफैक्ट हमारे पास केवाईसी ऑनबोर्डिंग एजेंट है जो आपको रियल टाइम पे बोल देता है. आप जब डॉक्यूमेंट अपलोड करोगे तो आपको बोल देगा ये डॉक्यूमेंट पे ये गड़बड़ है, आप री अपलोड करो, ये चीज यहाँ पे गड़बड़ है, तो आपको बोल देगा. और अगर आप कहीं पे 2-3 बार अटक रहे हो तो आपको वो इंस्टेंटली टिकट रेज कर देगा और आपको सोल्यूशन बोल देगा, या फिर उसके कैपेबिलिटी के बाहर होगा तो आपको कॉल बैक अरेंज करवा देगा.
That's interesting. That's impressive. Also, you mentioned that the AI runs on the custom financial models. How does that play in the research side?
So actually, whenever there is a scope, we integrate that custom financial models. और specifically जो अपना market research agent है वहाँ पे भी financial models back के आंसर आपको मिलता है. जो एक 2 टाइप के होते हैं, एक 5 to 12 सेकंड में एक क्विक रिस्पॉन्स मिलता है और एक 45 to 120 सेकंड में आपको डिटेल्ड आंसर मिलता है.
Also, so the detailed answer is getting the reports, charts, and sources and all things. What about the data? Where is that come from?
Data comes from 26 plus trusted sources. हमारे खुद के MongoDB के कैटलॉग है, Valura प्रोडक्ट, और डेटा सोर्सेज है वहां से आते हैं, ट्रस्टेड सोर्सेज, ट्रांसपेरेंट.
I think that's exactly what investors need today. The level of transparency that is building the trust.
Yeah, and also we are not stopping with individual investors as our channel partners are listening. We have agents for them also. We have a lot of agents for them.
Okay, so you are not replacing the advisor, you are empowering them. And how it is looking like?
So हमारा जो ऑलरेडी कुछ एजेंट्स फॉर चैनल पार्टनर्स लाइव है दुबई में, और हम लोग इंडिया के लिए भी फाइन ट्यून कर रहे हैं जो इवेंचुअली लाइव होंगे. जो आपके मीटिंग्स पे टैक्स ओरिएंटेड कोई डाउट्स है, वैल्यूरा प्रोडक्ट्स के अराउंड कोई डाउट्स है, आपके क्लाइंट मतलब ओवरऑल बिजनेस को ग्रो करने के लिए आपको सजेशन चाहिए, उसी के रिगार्डिंग एजेंट्स है. you can see in
That's a
the chart.
powerful value proposition for the advisory community, to be honest.
या और लेट मी जस्ट रैप अप यहाँ पे हमारे इन्वेस्टर्स को ये मिलता है मतलब कैसे हम अलग है और ओवरऑल एडवाइजर्स इन्वेस्टर दोनों को ऐसे ऐसे अलग चीज हम लोग प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं जस्ट इसके बाद हम लोग एक क्विक डेमो पे जाएंगे जहाँ पे हम लोग एक सैम्पल डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन आपको दिखाएंगे एक्चुअल प्लेटफॉर्म कैसे होता है.
Let us go through a demo now. So we'll prompt the agent to give us a portfolio in this war-like situation of Iran. So our agent is smart enough to give us a portfolio that will not only benefit from this macroeconomic situation, but it is also hedged. So it will have controlled drawdown, etc. So it is complete hedged portfolio which will benefit in this situation.
Perfect. Thank you very much. I think these are the elements that we put together. The idea was to launch Valura.ai platform, and in the process, when we started interacting with channel partners, we felt there is a need to build something for the channel partners because they are the ones who are going to go into the market and educate the customer base. They are basically the backbones of the entire investment sector, the wealth sector. And that is the strategy that we have decided to embark upon. The real Valura.ai platform will be launched towards the end of April. This is something that we built when we went out in the market and we started interacting with channel partners. They told us that there is a dire need for a platform for them to be more productive, for them to use the whole digital process and benefit from the tech. So this whole ecosystem and the platform that you have seen is the output of the feedback that we received from the channel partners. One of the other feedback that we received from the channel partners is more towards mutual fund platform and something similar that they should get. We want to be very niche and want to focus only on one element called global investing. So while we have gone ahead and built the mutual fund platform, but that is essentially built for the purpose of NRIs outside, and we will then discuss with channel partners and see how we can offer it to them for them to use the platform. Before I wrap it up, let me just give a quick 5-minute introduction of what the mutual fund platform would look like for a partner, and then we can assess when we have the next meeting with our entire partner ecosystem on how to make it commercial and take it to production. So, Aparajit, could you please explain what the mutual fund looks like?
Investing in Indian mutual fund today is easier than ever. SIPs, direct plans, digital platform, everything is accessible. But here's the catch. ये सब सिर्फ तब easy है जब your client is sitting in India. The moment you're dealing with an NRI client, everything changes. Different KYC, separate account opening, NRE या NRO confusion, compliance layers. For advisors, serving NRI clients has always been unnecessarily painful.
And that's the real gap. Advisors के पास knowledge है, willingness है, but no tools. Onboarding one NRI client can take days, multiple emails, multiple back and forth, and endless follow-ups. Most advisors just avoid it altogether, which means a huge segment of investors is basically underserved.
That's exactly why we exist. We built a platform specifically for this. So advisors can onboard NRI clients, open NRE or NRO accounts, complete KYC, सब एक जगह से. जो काम पहले days लेता था, now happens in minutes.
Now, let me walk you through what the actual platform looks like. This is the main dashboard, a clean, centralized view of your entire portfolio. At a glance, you can see total invested value, current value, total returns, XIRR. No digging through statements, no switching between tools. This becomes your command center. Next, you get a clear asset allocation breakdown. Your investment in large cap, flexi cap, mid cap, everything visualized instantly. आपको तुरंत समझ आ जाएगा कि आपका पोर्टफोलियो प्रॉपर्ली बैलेंस्ड है या नहीं. We also give recommended allocations based on your investor. Moving on, we have the SIP tracker. This is where things get really powerful. You can track all ongoing SIPs, upcoming installments, contribution trends. कोई SIP miss हो गया या fail हो गया, you'll catch it early. No surprises at all. Next, we have the transactions view. Every buy, sell, SIP, lump sum is recorded. Client कभी भी history पूछे, you don't have to go back and forth. सब कुछ यहाँ पर available है. Now let's go deeper. Let's go sector-wise analysis. You can clearly see exposure across sectors like financial services, technology, consumer goods, etc. इससे ओवर एक्सपोजर अब आप अवॉइड कर सकते हो and can make smarter allocation decisions. We also give you the market outlook per sector so you can make better investment choices. Now, one of the most underrated features is the overlap analysis. पोर्टफोलियो ऊपर से डाइवर्सिफाइड लगता है, बट अंदर से सेम स्टॉक्स रिपीट होते हैं. You can choose whatever funds you have in your portfolio, and we flag it instantly, giving you a recommendation. When you scroll down, you can also see what are the different overlap pairs in your portfolio and how you can replace it. We also have tax saving, where you can track your ELSS investments directly and can also see how much of your Section 80C has been utilized. And finally, we have model portfolios. These are ready-made, research-backed strategies based on risk profiles. नया NRI client आया, you don't have to start from scratch. आपके पास already एक structured plan होता है. You have to just customize it and then give it to the investor. So, no more back and forth, no more blind investing from abroad. Just one platform for NRI investors, and you're ready to serve. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Well, this brings us to the end of the presentation. Before I wrap this up, let me open it up for any question and answers. I see there are a few. I'll take it up. Nitesh, can you please open it for questions, please? Okay, before I go there, please understand that the real Valura platform will be launched at the end of April. We had to do this 3 weeks in advance on a massive demand that came from the channel partners because they needed a 3-week to get acclimatized to it, and we had to put something together for channel partners, and obviously also to explain what Valura is. You cannot explain the whole platform unless you explain Valura. Now, before I take up the questions, few in nature, it gives me immense pleasure. We started reaching out to our potential partners around 2 to 3 weeks ago, let's say around 15-20 days. And I'm really delighted to say that we have crossed 1100 partner registrations already. So this tells us that the product is in high demand, and I think it gives value to our partners who can then take it to their investors and have meaningful conversation with their customers and grow their respective business. Okay, with that, I'll take a few questions. One of the questions is, how are we different from other competitors? Fantastic. First and the foremost, we are completely domiciled in India. So your money, your asset always remains in India, and that's a big peace of mind. The second is, we offer not just shares, but we offer a wide range of options for investment, which are bonds, ETFs, private markets, which are over international mutual funds, and pre-IPO, which you will not find today on any other platform. And the third is, we are not just an execution layer, which means we are not the pharmacy. We are a hospital, which means we also have doctors who will tell you which medicine to take. So that's the advisory layer that we have built. We have the right licenses for it from SEBI, and we also have licenses in Dubai and the execution license in Gift City. So these three reasons, what sets us apart: the peace of mind of having all your assets in India, the fact that you are dealing with somebody who has already proven it in UAE, both advisory and execution, is the reason what sets us apart, and the wide variety of options that we make available. I see there are questions around pre-IPO. Well, we have tied up with, and we are going to be announcing, so I don't want to get ahead of ourselves. We have tied up with somebody for Gift City, which is one of the largest. At this point, I can only reveal they are a subsidiary or a big investor in the entity that we have tied up for pre-IPO is a Morgan Stanley unit. So we are directly an SEC regulated unit, and through those units, we will be able to give you investment options in Perplexity, SpaceX, Kalshi, Polymarket, etc. Give us some time, we will be making that announcement very soon. In fact, we'll be doing a road show along with our pre-IPO market partner in India. It's a large organization backed by Morgan Stanley. There's one more question. Have presence in Bangalore. We are actually, our Indian entity is headquartered in Bangalore. Coincidentally, we also run a hedge fund called 2 Cents Capital. Even that is, the research of that is headquartered in Bangalore. Can you repeat? Harvest option. Okay, so the harvest option, okay, there is an AI. Okay, this is something that we take immense pride on. The way we have solved the tax part, I am 100% sure there's nobody in India, not even very good chartered accountants, who can beat us on that. I'm not very sure where Aryan is, but at some point what we are doing is, post this, we are going to have a complete training program on all aspects: legal aspects, our own platform aspects, tax aspects, regulatory aspect. So right now, we have already exceeded time by 15-20 minutes. I do not want to belabor this any further. As far as your tax loss harvesting question is concerned, allow us some time. We will fix a training webinar, and we would be conducting a bunch of trainings on a lot of topics, including tax, and we will cover it in the tax. We would also be conducting trainings on AI agents and revealing them as we go along. So from this point on, till our launch at the end of April, you will see us revealing office spaces in different locations. We are currently in Calcutta, Ahmedabad, Bangalore, but we are in the process of opening offices in other cities. So office reveal will happen. The second is our AI agents will be revealed. Third is there will be an education program on anything that you feel doubt about. Where is the custody sit? What is the settlement? Where will the money go? What is the contract? Who are the players? We would be looking at the entire logistics as well. And then the platform related training would also be provided. And last but not the least, we would also be giving training both to investors as well as to our potential partners on what is global investing and how can they have meaningful interaction with their customers and grow their book. Excellent. One more. Okay, I'll take. Allow us some time. We'll be revealing all the offices as we go along. We are currently in AMR Tech Park. Okay, with that, I think we have answered some of the questions as well. We will continue to be engaging with both the investors as well as the partners as we go along in this journey. We have just begun. We will refine it further as we go along. And if you have any doubts or if you want to contact us, I would now request the admin to kindly share our contact details or where you can reach us out. Obviously, we also have a WhatsApp group where you guys can join. We share a bunch of stuff as well related to what's happening in the market, and we will continue to do that. But at the same time, there is a Nitish, if you could show the contact details.
Yeah.
Excellent. So this is where we can be reached. And we will soon be launching the big deal, which is the Valura platform, which is what is operational in UAE. And that is our flagship product. Perfect. Thank you very much. Thanks for your time and bearing with us through the little turbulences that we faced during the process. But it's all good now. The journey has begun. And let's see where this takes us. Thank you very much for your support. Thanks a lot. Please have a nice day. Thanks a lot. Bye.